Hey guys, um, I'm gonna try and share this out real quick. I'm sorry, I'm losing people. That's alright. Mm, okay. I did get some sleep. I came home early. I had to had to go to the grocery store and stuff, and take care of a sick chicken. Y'all, that being up there in that hospital is gonna cause me to be sick myself because it's cold, freezing. But thought I'd go live and chit chat with you guys. Let me share it out real quick. I'm sorry. I should have shared it earlier. I didn't get it going. All right. All right. This computer's not humming. I'm sorry. All right. I see 5 people watching. If you don't mind, guys, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. But thought I'd come in here and let you guys know how hubby's doing. I'll wait till you guys get in here and then. Hey, Patricia. How you doing, sweetie? Hold on a second. How come you're not on light? There you go. Yeah, it's just been a roller coaster, y'all. Today, when I went in, um, respiratory was in there, the nurse was in there, scared me to death. I'm thinking, what's done happened? But they were trying to reset his vent, so they got him now on 100% oxygen, and then his PEEP is down to 10, which is good. They're trying to get that PEEP. I don't know if you guys understand it, but they're trying to get it down to a 5 at least. Um, they're gonna lower it some more tomorrow. So, um, but they're keeping him sedated. The reason is because um, they don't want his vital signs to go crazy. Okay, don't want him to try to talk. He did squeeze my hand, and he did have his eyes open this morning while they were, doing their thing. But I got to see him with his eyes open, and he did squeeze my hand. And I put the phone up to to his ear so his daddy could say a prayer for him. And afterwards, I told him, I said, squeeze my hand if you heard your daddy. He squeezed my hand. So I told his dad, I said, yeah, he heard you. But then they gave him some more medicine and he was just out. So, yeah, it's just taking time. Um, it's kind of scary when the machines start going off, and they have to come back in and readjust, and um, you just don't like hearing the machines making those noises. You know, all kind of weird crap goes through your mind. I'm like, God, please, you got this. You got to take care of hubby. Um, but one hand and arm is real warm. The other one, it just feels so cold. And I was just trying to rub that cold arm, get the blood circulating in it. And physical therapy came in, and they tried to do some exercises on his legs, his ankles, his feet. And he just, he wasn't, they said his muscles haven't tried to tighten up any, but his hips have a little bit. So they're trying to get the hips a little bit loosened up. So when he does get off of this thing, hey Rhonda, hold on, girl. Um, yeah, it. I made you a mod, Rhonda. Yeah, it's hard to take and see them like that and wonder, are they improving? Um, how how is how do they know? I mean, they done an ultrasound of his lungs today. They wanted to make sure that he didn't have any fluid in there. Um, yeah, it is. It's good for him to stay calm. And but they did do an ultrasound, and then they turned around and done a um, X-ray of his lungs today again too. It's okay, Bradley. I appreciate it. Um, but it's just been, a roller coaster with him. I just want him better. But I mean, the but his doctors today talked to me and kind of let me know that some people take a little bit longer on the vent, and some people get off of it quick. It all depends on how bad their lungs are. And hubby's lungs were actually really bad. Um, they kept asking me, is he a smoker? He used to be. He has quit, I think it's 3 years now, 3 years. Oh, I'm sorry, Bradley. But yeah, it's just it's really just a up and down thing, with hubby. Um, but I keep praying, and I know he's gonna be better. Because when I took and talked to him, they told me it's just a process. So, he's gonna be okay. Bradley, I hope everything's okay with you. Yeah, Rhonda, I say hubby. They took him. The first time he was on the vent, they took him off. I think it was just a little too soon when they took him off, and they had to put him right back. And she said that they don't want to take and remove it too quick, because the more they have to, put it back, it does damage every time. And we don't need any more damage. We don't need any kind of more infections, um, because with the pneumonia, um, and then aspirating and causing a abscess on his lung, they said that the pneumonia was looking better, but the the abscess is what's giving the issues, causing him to run fever. But he aspirated because while he was on the vent, things was not cleaned like it should have been. Okay, plain and simple. While I'm there, I keep an eye out on hubby, and I tell him, okay, don't you think it's time to clean his mouth, suction it? And they do. And they've been pretty steadily coming in and checking it. And, checking to see if they can draw out any fluid through the life support thing. But it's just, it's a day-to-day thing. I mean, some days he has good days and some days he's having bad days. I appreciate it, Bradley. You got that right. I mean, I get visitation from 10 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. Today I went and I was there from 10 until a little after 1. Because I knew my brother-in-law, he said he was going to come. Well, he got a migraine. He didn't show up. So if I'd have known he wasn't coming, I would have just went ahead and stayed. But I come home and I was going to clean up in the backyard, but guess what, y'all? Went to the grocery store, got stuff that I had to have, some quick things, some little granola bars and things that I could take with me, in the morning time and drink my coffee on the way to the hospital. Because I'm not paying what them folks want for food up there. They crazy, okay? Pure crazy. But and, and had to pay for parking every day. You leave, you gotta pay extra. This crap is just ridiculous. And I'm like, do they realize, when you have a loved one in the hospital, shouldn't they give us a break? How long we get to park? They want to give us a break. Yeah, they make us pay. I pay. All right. Yesterday when my sister came, and I put her on the list so she could see my husband, and she was in there with me yesterday, and she seen it was from 10 until I think it was 3:30. We paid $7, but on the weekend you pay $20 just to park. And I'm thinking, yeah. And I do this every day, okay? Every day. And I told my sister, I said, I don't care. I don't care if it's $100. I'm still going to be there, And guys, I ain't asking nobody for no money, okay? I'm just letting y'all know some of these hospitals shouldn't be charging for you to park in a garage, just to go in to visit with your loved ones, but they are. At least they are here. These people, they making money. But it's ridiculous. Especially if you have a loved one in ICU. Hubby's wing is called medical ICU. And it's crazy. But I guess that's how they make their money. On top of charging. I done started getting bills from hubby's hospital bill. I might take some cough medicine or something. But I was like, okay. But it says this is not a bill, okay? And it says patient's responsibility, nothing. because he has his VA benefits, and he has also he has Medicare and some other kind of insurance. And I'm like, okay, so he owes nothing. So I'm hanging on those bills, so they can't pop it back up and say you owe this and you owe that. Well, see, they don't do that here. You don't get food because hubby is on the tube, so that's how he gets his food. I wouldn't eat it anyway. You got that right. I'm surprised they don't charge you for the mask that you have to wear in there, because they make you wear it. And the hand sanitizer. Maybe that's what they making us pay for. Got to sanitize your hands. Um, which I do that anyway before I go in hubby's room. I still wash my hands, because I don't want to touch him after touching the elevators. And, I'm like, I don't want to bring up any kind of germs in there to him. I'm like, I'm trying to get him out, not trying to keep him in. But it's just, it's a roller coaster sometimes. And I know God's doing this for a reason, and God knows when he gets to come home. And I just have to, believe that God's going to let him come home. And I know he's coming home. Coming straight here with me, because I told him. I said, and once they get you in a room, I told him, I said, you're going to scoot over, because I'm going to crawl right up there beside you and I'm going to go to sleep. He squeezed my hand when I said it. I said, if I could crawl up here with you right now, I would. But his room in there, it was so cold. I put 2 blankets on him in there, because that one side is so cold. And I'm like, and him running fever is not too good. So, but he knows I love him. And I told him, when you get home, you ain't getting out of my eyesight. If you get sick, you're going straight to the doctor. Well, they wanted to take and put hubby, they were talking about taking and putting him in an aftercare after he gets out. I said, no, you can do the physical therapy at home. And they said, yes, we can. I said, I'm not taking any kind of chances of hubby getting any kind of infections or any kind of, I don't want him to get the virus again. I don't want him coming down with these, what they call, what is it, monkeypox. Well, they ain't dropped the rules here for COVID during visitation. It's 2 per day, but it has to be the same 2. Can't be different. Has to be that same 2. And but it's crazy. And but my sister got to go yesterday, and she really she was happy that she got to see him. She cried. I told her, don't you cry. And they had hubby on this one medicine, and she was telling me the side effects and stuff, that things could happen, and scared me to death. But I'm glad that my sister is medically knowledge in that field, where she can kind of let me know, things that could happen. And for me to watch, because they didn't tell me the side effects of this stuff. They just give it to you. But they were giving it to him to make his blood pressure go up and keep it steady. And I didn't know that it was a bad medication, if you're on a high dosage. But hubby's dosage was minimum, they said, just enough to keep him, his blood pressure good. But I just want to get him off this vent. If he gets off the vent, he'll go back on the IPAP machine thing, and then from that he'll go to the nasal thing, and then hopefully he don't have to have nothing, but we shall see. But it's just to keep him calm when they do take and get him off the medication, that he has got to stay calm, not try to talk, because when he does, he gets agitated, and the blood pressure either goes sky high or it starts to drop, and then everything goes crazy. But even though you try to talk to him and tell him, you got to stay calm, but he gets frustrated because he wants to tell you something, and he can't. And they don't want him writing on a piece of paper. They say it takes too much oxygen. And I'm like this, it's better for him to write than it is for him to try to speak and can't with the tube in. That's the way I look at it. But I let him know I'm there, every day. And but went to the grocery store today and got a few things and come home, and it started pouring down raining. And then I told my son, I said, it just did not want us to get in that backyard and clean it. Now, let me tell y'all about the chicken, okay? Yesterday, my son told me that one of my chickens, the big black one, the one I call Midnight, she wasn't acting right. She was acting like she had to go to the bathroom, but she just not going. So I done some Googling last night, and it said that she could be egg bound. So I went, I got some Epsom salt, and I got some warm water. I put a big plastic container in my kitchen sink. My son got her, and I was putting her in the water. I heard something pop. I don't know what it was, but I didn't see anything. And I'm thinking maybe, I'm going to do her again in the morning before I get my bath and everything. I'm going to take and, because we got her separated. We put her up on the back porch away from the other chickens so that, they wouldn't be picking on her because she's not feeling good. And then I gave her some pro antibiotics in her water. I also put some that I got that's for her food. Thinking maybe if she's got some kind of infection or something, this would work. So I went and checked on her a while ago, and she's up in the little chicken coop on the back porch, and she was sitting there looking at me. I gave her some treats, and she ate it. Her little cone was a little pale, but she's drinking water. She is eating now, and I'm thinking maybe this is going to work. But I was thinking she's egg bound. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the way she acted. She sat there in that water like, it felt so good. She didn't try to get out. I petted her the whole time. I think I left her in there probably 30 minutes, as long as the water was warm. And she just sat there like and looking at me. And she was looking around all in the kitchen, looking around like, where am I at? And I told her, I said, girl, you special today. You get a bath in a big plastic container. It's one of them plastic totes, and it was sitting in my kitchen sink. I said, girl, you getting special treatment. And she just looked at me and she'd go, bark. But she just kept looking like, what you doing? But she done good. I said, yeah, all these chickens, I've kind of learned a lot of stuff about these chickens and things to look out for. And I'm like, man, these chickens, the things we do to keep our chickens going. But I'm like, I'm hoping and praying she's okay in the morning. I may check on her before I go to bed tonight. And if she needs another soak tonight in the warm water, I'll grab her and put her in it again. But I thought I heard something pop. I'm like, but I didn't see no egg, y'all. I'm like, I don't know what to look for because they just say keep doing it to make them feel better. It's supposed to help. But she said in that water when, like, hey, this feels good. I didn't know chickens like sitting in Epsom salt water because she did. She probably says this relaxed me. But the other chickens out there, they were. My son said one of them was picking on her, and which I checked her to see if she had any kind of wounds or anything. There was nothing. She just act like she had to lay an egg, and she just wasn't laying. So, but I told my son, I said, there's 2 eggs in there. So that were hers, because I know she lays the big brown eggs. And I'm like, well, she had to lay some eggs because there's some in there. The other chickens don't lay those eggs. Their eggs is different color. But I told my sister, I said, she's acting weird. But she seemed like she was acting better after I gave it her that soak. So we shall see how she does in the morning. But I even had a piece of cornbread that was left. I said, I'm gonna give her a piece of cornbread. Gave it to her. Boy, she going town on it. I said, yeah, you getting special treatment right now. I said, as long as she's eating and drinking, maybe whatever this is, she'll get over it. But I told my son, I says, they had plenty of water and plenty of food out there. So I know she's not dehydrated. I know she wasn't hungry. But I told my son we got to fix their area up out there so they can get out of the chicken run. I don't know why my StreamYard. Am I just talking in too much for you guys? Bradley, how come you're not mine? There you go. I don't mean to be talking too much for you guys. I need to listen to y'all for a little while. But how are you guys doing? I'm sorry. That's what I need to start doing. How are you guys? Let me know how your day is. How you doing? But I did go sleep. I went and laid down and I got warm. I'm like, I fell asleep. I called my mom. What are you doing? She said, I'm fixing to get something to eat. What you doing? I said, I just woke up. But last night, I think it was 1 o'clock before I went to sleep. I couldn't sleep. I see 10 people. I don't see no comments. Ouch. We enjoy hearing you talk enough. You may put us to sleep. I know, girl, but it's hard. Hazel, girl, I tried calling you. I tried calling you before I had to go up in there, and then I seen I missed a call from you. Girl, I couldn't answer. I was in the elevator. I was like, oh, Lord. But, yeah, it's just, yeah, I was like, I was trying to talk to you before I went into the hospital, and I said, well, she might be busy. She didn't answer. So I went on and got in the elevator. Girl, they they got him on 100% on oxygen on the vent, and they got his peak down to 10. Um, they are trying their best to keep him calm. He's still sedated, but he did squeeze my hand. He did have his eyes open this morning. Walk in there, girl, and respiratory, and the nurse was in there working on hubby and scared the living crap out of me. And things go through your mind when you go through the door and you see this, and you're thinking, what done happened? Um, but I was trying to stay positive, but it's just gonna take time. Hopefully tomorrow they'll have it lower, where either they said tomorrow or Monday they may try to take him off if his vital signs stay good. So I love y'all too. I do. I love y'all. And I really appreciate you guys. And I noticed I lost some subscribers. I'm like, oh well. I mean, right now my main concern is hubby. Okay. I mean, I love you guys, but I just ain't able to do any videos right now. And I hope you guys understand that. Because my main thing right now is get up in the morning, get my shower, get dressed, and drink me some coffee and head to the hospital, you know. Um, yeah, because when they first took hubby off the vent, he was wanting to know how long he been in there. And because I was having him right, and then he'd do the thumbs up. And but then when everything went crazy, it was something. Girl, I ate a sandwich today. I took and told my son, we're getting some sandwich meat because I'm not cooking. Um, I said, because I don't feel like it when I get home, okay? I just taken, which my son did get some chicken nuggets and some other stuff that he was wanting. But I got me some donuts, y'all. Some powdered donuts. I've been wanting powdered donuts. So I'm gonna eat me some powdered donuts in the morning with my coffee, and then hit the road. It takes me 30 minutes from here to the hospital, and that's 30 minutes there and 30 minutes back home. But the traffic is just crazy. Now sometimes it takes me longer if the traffic is backed up. You guys know how when people going to work and stuff, traffic backup. I mean, it's traffic jams. I know, right? And then you try to watch some of these crazy people, because some of these people, they don't even know what red lights are. Okay, they just run them. Girl, I hadn't had any in a long time either, and I seen some in the vending machine, but I was not paying what they wanted it for in the vending machine. I said, you know what? When I go to the grocery store, because I had to get some milk and bread and stuff, I said I'm gonna get me some powdered donuts in the bag. So I got me some, but I got 2 bags. I think they were like 2 bags for $4. So I grabbed 2 bags. They okay, but I like them. I love them. Girl, I would go in town on them. I got 2 bags, so I I told my son, these are mine, okay? Um, this is something I gotta have in the morning time. Which I did get me some granola bars and things like that, little breakfast bars. That I can stick in my purse, in case I want something while I'm there. Girl, I didn't care. I mean, I got I was talking to my mama on the phone, and we were video chatting on Messenger, and Mama said, "Girl, you got powdered donut stuff all over the side of your face," and I said, "I don't care." I said, "I'm saving it for later." She said, "Girl, you so crazy." I said, "Well, Mama, I gotta do something." I mean, I was wanting powdered donuts, and I got it. But I got some paper towels in my car, so if I take any with me, I can have a paper towel and eat this. Hold it under there and eat it, so I don't get it all over me. Them donuts, I think I ate 4 talking on the phone with my mama, and she said them donuts gonna be gone before in the morning gets here. I said, I don't care, I got another bag. I did, had another bag. But today I felt like, there's a little bit of burden taken off. Um, Not so much worrying. After you hear the doctors tell you, he's getting a little bit better. His lungs are looking a little bit better. Um, and then they take and cut the vent down, and he's doing a little bit better. You know, uh, it feels like you get a little bit of relief, but I'm scared to take and be 100% okay. I'm still being, very, very cautious. Y'all, I'm trying. I'm trying. It, it's. I don't know how I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna be honest. I know God's keeping me going. I pray every morning before I leave. God, get me there. God, get me back. God, be with me today. Be with Brandon, please. Uh, let it be good news. see some kind of progress for him. Hey, James, sorry I ain't been on. My husband's in hospital on life support, so I just hadn't been on, y'all. Doing a lot of stuff. Bradley, go get you some. You'll be all right. Go get you some donuts. But I wasn't wanting to eat anything. It was like just to think of food just made me feel sick. You know. And then my sister's like, you got to eat something. You got to keep going. You got to have energy so when he does come home, you can take him wait on him. I said, yeah, I'm going to wait on him hand and foot. And he can't eat getting out of my eyesight. I got to see where he's at, at all times. Come on, get me a bowl of cereal. You got me wanting a snack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. Uh-oh. They close at 9. They got a donut shop in the next little town over. Well, we have one here, but they open up at 6 in the morning where you can get the fresh donuts. But I ain't going there. I don't want to be there at 6 o'clock in that big old line. Because if you wait till after 6, the donuts don't taste as good. they better at 6 o'clock in the morning because they fresh and hot. But I did. I was like, my daughter-in-law the other day told me, said, girl, them Cheetos you eating, that's not food. I said, it is. I ate it. All right, I appreciate it, Bradley. Go get you some. They close there at 11 p.m. Go get you some donuts. Drive careful. Stay safe. You got a candy bar saying, eat me. Go get it, Bradley. Yeah, let's talk about food. Bradley, Hazel wants to know where at in Florida. Bradley? Bradley? He's probably like typing. He's probably saying, let me go get my donuts first, y'all. He want them donuts. I don't blame him. Them donuts good. I hadn't had any in a while. I was like, but I'm going to have to take something because I'm going to wind up with a head cold or something. This is bad, y'all. I'm wearing blue jeans up in there. I have a coat on in there because you feel like you could blow smoke up in there. It's that cold. You went to go get a snack. Cool, girl. There you go. Come on, man. Bradley, like, I'm going to get my donuts, y'all. I'll be back. He gonna hurry up and get his donuts. It is 9:53 here. I got hubby's cell phone in here, so if the hospital needs me or anything, they call me. My cell phone's in my bedroom on charge. That thing's. I can't get that stupid thing to keep charging. It goes down too fast. I said, bye, I just got in my truck. Well, I'm central, y'all. So, Hazel, girl, when we went to Florida, you should have met up with us at we went to Destin, and I don't know where Inverness is, but we went to Destin, and it was fun. But do I think I might go back to Florida again? I don't think so. That ride was all crazy. Well, at that time, I didn't have your phone number. I got it now. And I got your name in my phone, so when it rings, I see your name. But if I'd have had your number, I'd have said, hey, me and hubby's at so-and-so. Meet us there. Come see me, girl. But after hubby's, gets out of the hospital, we probably won't be going nowhere for a while, just to get him, make sure he's okay. I don't want him to get him out, other than going to the doctors. But girl, you're going to Disney in October. My grandbabies keep saying they want to go to Disney World, and I'm like, we ain't going to Disney World. We'll take y'all to the beach, but we'll take y'all down here to the Gulf and let y'all have a good time. Girl, we drove 8.5 hours. I think it was. It was long. Okay. When we got there, I was like, that ride like to kill me. And hubby was doing the driving at that time, and we got lost. Okay. Of all things, the GPS got us wrong. We were supposed to turn to something, and it had us turning somewhere else. God, girl. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it is when you don't really know where you're going. All we know is the map thing had us going. Come find out the long route. I mean, there was a little shorter route that we could have took, but I do not like Google Map. Don't pay it no attention. Don't use it. It will get you all messed up. It had us going places that we shouldn't have been. I told hubby, I said, next time we're just going to buy a GPS and put it in the freaking vehicle and go from there. I said, my car ain't got no GPS on it. but my car does, get us where we gotta go, Hubby said we should have flew. That's what he said. He said that way, it wouldn't have been so bad. I said, I don't know, cause me in the helicopter, y'all. That I got that off my bucket list. Okay, of flying. I said the helicopter was my flying. Would I do it again? No, no. I mean, I seen the sharks, I seen the dolphins, and I'm like, would I do the helicopter again? No, because hubby, he's flown in airplanes, and that was his first time to fly in a helicopter like that. He said, but he said he's flown in um, airplanes. Girl, I don't mind the road trips. It's just we should have made more plans to where we could made more stops through to get there instead of us trying to hurry up and get there. And the way we booked our room and stuff, it was just, and I never ever will book a room at that hotel again, because that hotel was not what they said it was. And the hallways, they ain't had no air on. It was so hot. The rooms were kind of hot. Well, girl, hubby can also get the a veterans discount thing, so that saved on money that way, but I don't know about driving. That driving, it was rough. I told him we need a chauffeur, somebody that knows where to go with, that just drive us around where we want to go, because the traffic was awful. And I told him I wasn't driving when we went. Hubby could do all the driving, but now I'm gonna be out doing all the driving, and I don't like interstates. Plain and simple. If I can go around easier way, that's the way I go. Like when I go to the hospital, I could get on the interstate. It would, get there quicker. But I ain't getting on the interstate. I go around. It may be a little further, but I ain't getting on the interstate. I don't like all them people flying by me and driving like crazy. Yeah. Girl, I know. I know, girl. But like I told hubby, things that he wants to do, we need to do them. This was before he got sick. Well, worse. I told him things that he wants to do, we need to get it off his little bucket list and do it. Girl, I'm not even gonna look at the tickets. Okay, I'm like, no. um, I could take that money and say, grandbabies, we going shopping. Because my grandbabies like, they like shopping. I take that and take them shopping. Um, get them some clothes, get them some shoes, because I don't think I need to give it to Disney World. They want to watch some Disney movies. I'll rent it on TV and we watch it and sit there and eat popcorn and watch cartoons. That's what we do. It's cheaper. But I'm trying to pinch my pennies and nickels and dimes because things nowadays is just went too expensive. People crazy. They think everybody's made out of money. They go higher on stuff, but the income ain't got no higher, which is crazy. Well, I guess, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. Yep, I know. Just a little bit that we got today was $100 and something. I told my son, I said, "What did we get?" He said, "Mama, we didn't get much." I said, "We got some sandwich meat, 2 packs of hamburger buns, 2 boxes of hamburger patties, some cheese, 2 gallons of milk." That ain't fair. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go, and just hope it keep hubby in your prayers, and hope and pray tomorrow is a better day. Um, every day gets a little bit better, and I know hubby's gonna get to come home. It's just a process that they have to do and get him to where he's at that point to where he can come home. But I did make sure that they're not putting him in aftercare thing, as they call it. I said y'all can do physical therapy on him at home. I'm not taking any chances of him getting any kind of other germs, bacteria. He's coming home where I can watch him. And I help take care of him, me and my son. And if they need physical therapy, they can come to my house. All right, girl, I love y'all. I love each and every one of you, and thank you guys for coming in here. And hopefully the next day or so that I get to come on, I get to tell you guys updates on him. I appreciate it. I really do, guys. Hubby needs all the prayers he can get, because God hears those prayers. All right, guys, I love you. God bless. Till next time.